I'm Swasthika Arulingam, President of the Commercial Industrial Workers Union. For the last 2 months or so, we have been representing the case of Pushpalatha Sivakumar, who was a Brandix worker who died on the 10th of October. And the circumstances under which she died was that on the particular day she died, she had requested the factory to go to the hospital because she was not feeling well. But Brandix management has informed her that without finishing targets, she cannot go to the hospital. And as a result, she has been made to work the whole day to achieve the so-called targets. And when she was admitted to the hospital at the end of her shift, when she has gone to the hospital, she has died in the hospital, and the doctors have informed her husband, Mr. Sivakumar, who is standing next to me, that if she would have been brought earlier, we could have saved Pushpalatha's life. So we, of course, have before the Industrial Safety Division. Now, the Industrial Safety Division usually looks into physical accidents. Like, for instance, if a physical accident happens in a factory, they would look into it and take it as a complaint. But in this case, a worker has been put under severe psychological pressure. A worker has not been allowed to go to the hospital and seek medical treatment. A worker has been forced to work her shift despite the fact that she has consistently complained. We have evidence to suggest she has consistently complained that she wanted to go to the hospital. So where does that fall? Where does that accident fall? When you place a worker, when you confine a worker, when you place her under severe psychological stress, when you prevent her from seeking medical assistance, where does that fall under the law? And we believe accidents is not only supposed to be physical accidents where something like a gadget falls on you and something happens to you physically, but when you place a worker under psychological stress, when you confine a worker from seeking medical assistance, that also should fall under the accidents category in our law. So that is why we have made a complaint to the Industrial Safety Division. And I believe this is one of the first complaints where the Industrial Safety Division has taken our complaint seriously, and they have called us for an inquiry. And we hope that this case would shed light on psychological violence, on coercion, and how particularly sectors like feminized sectors like the garment sectors, where workers are placed under severe psychological stress for achieving targets and so on. We want the law to address this as an occupational safety issue, as an accident issue. We want the law to address this, and that is why we are here. And we hope that this complaint would lead to justice not only for Pushpalatha, but also to several other workers in this country. Thank you.